Good afternoon, sir.
Good afternoon. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Thank you,
Sit down, Venkateswaran. You come from Kanyakumari, is that
Yes,
so?
sir.
Wow, fantastic. So, what is the significance of Kanyakumari?
So, Kanyakumari district is the only location where one can see both the sunrise and the sunset at the same point. And second thing, sir, it is the only district in India where there is two seas and one ocean converging. And third one, it is very famous for tourism, such as the Tiruvallur statue and also Vivekananda Mandapam. And another aspect, sir, it is more famous for rare earth minerals.
It is a very culturally and heritage wise a very important place, isn't it?
Yes, sir.
Huh? Apart from sunset, sunrise, it's a great place of India's heritage. Is that correct?
Yes, sir. The first.
So, what are the heritage sites in Kanyakumari which are important?
Sir, the first thing is the Tiruvallur statue, because Tiruvallur in Tamil Nadu has been seen as a more secular poet and his verses has been contributed to administration. The second one, the Vivekananda statue memorial in Kanyakumari district, wherein perceived that before his World Religious Conference, the meditation at Kanyakumari gave him enlightenment. And apart from that, we have the other temples such as Chittaranjan Fort, which is more famous for the Jain monuments.
Anything else?
And we have the Kanyakumari Amman temple, from which the Kanyakumari district name has been emerged, sir.
Okay. And one of the former president comes from there?
Sir, the former President of India, Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam, he is from the Rameshwaram, that is from Ramanathapuram district.
Yes,
sir.
he's from Rameswaram.
Yes.
Not nearby. Okay. Now you have been a civil engineer. Can you tell me some special features of the tunnels which we are constructing in the Himalayas? You remember one of the tunnels there was some, some of the workers were trapped and they were taken out. So there are two big tunnels which are under construction in that area. What are the special features?
Sir,
Do you know about the construction of tunnels in that area?
Sir, I'm not aware of the present status of any construction of tunnels, but however, earlier tunnels I was aware, sir.
What are the recent, big tunnels which India has constructed as part of infrastructure development in the northern Himalayan region?
Sir, the first one will be the Atal Tunnel, has been considered Himachal Pradesh.
Okay.
So it has been perceived as an engineering marvel, because by turning a large mountain for more than around it was around 9 kilometers in length and also 3 meters in height. So it was perceived as a marvel.
Yeah, it is
Yes.
at that height supposed to be the longest tunnel in the world.
Yes, sir.
That altitude.
9 kilometers, sir.
Yeah. Then what else?
And a recent Silkyara Tunnel, because although it is perceived to be an engineering structure to hold the various loose soil deposit, however, the geological surveys deficit made it to the collapse.
Okay. Now, hydrology and water resource engineering, that is your area.
Yes, sir.
Now tell me, the water table, particularly in North India, is going down tremendously. What is the root cause? What are the major problems?
Sir, the first one will be the unregulated and unaccounted tapping of groundwater. That's the first reason by industries and also residential. The second one, that inadequate conservation of a surface water body, that leads to the loss of surface water conservation as a whole. The second one.
Good.
And third one, sir, there has been rising instances of sewage effluents from the industries and also the residential apartments that hamper the groundwater quality of the region. This leads to water stress, sir.
Okay, very good, very good. Now, Chennai, though it is receiving tremendous rainfalls, it also has many rivers, but still tremendous shortage of water. Why?
Sir, the first thing is that the Chennai landscape development was not able to incorporate the rainwater conservation. That's the first thing. And second one is that, sir, due to the increasing saltwater penetration, the groundwater the quality has been deteriorated. This lead to water scarcity in Chennai. The third one is that, sir, the loss of surface water bodies around Chennai and also rising population pressure on the Chennai city. This leads to the mismatch between demand and supply, sir.
Okay. Now, one question on foreign policy. The ongoing problem in Ukraine has created a variety of problems around the world. Can you enumerate 4 such problems?
Sir, the first thing will be the supply chain logistic, because Ukraine has been made more famous for wheat, sunflower, and also rapeseed oil. So this hampers their supply chain towards the global nations, leading to inflation. The second one is that, sir, block of the Black Grain Sea initiative by Russia hampered the food prices with respect to Europe.
Okay.
The second one, sir, it leads to many countries joining the NATO after the Russian aggression has been seen as a threat to the national security. And fourth one, sir, it leads to the rise of many unilateral and bilateral agreements, such as India has been able to have a better crude oil imports against the West sanctions. So this lead to difference in world order, sir.
Okay. And in this context, do you recall the address of President Putin 2 days ago? He mentioned some very important aspects about Russia's policy towards NATO and the world as a whole.
Sir, recently the NATO has been trying to send its army from its member countries. So Russia told that the NATO nation should not forget that it has missiles from the nation that has better range to cover the enemy target nation also. That is nuclear weapons.
Okay.
This is one aspect, sir.
Who was indicating that they will send their troops there? Who said? Who made a public statement? Some world leader did that.
Yes, sir. I'm not able to recall, sir.
Okay. It was the French president who said that.
Yes.
Okay.
Thank you, sir.
Venkateshwaran, you are from Tamil Nadu,
Yes, sir.
and you have got a very peculiar situation. Your boss is from Kerala, okay?
Sure.
And he says Kerala is better than Tamil Nadu. Boss is always right, so you have to defend his statement. Tell me 4 or 5 areas telling that Kerala is better than Tamil Nadu.
So the first thing, sir, in Kerala, there are more number of communal harmony that I pursue between Hindus and Muslims. The first one. The second one, the richness in biodiversity that Kerala has due to the Western Ghats. The second one. The third one is that, sir, the literacy rate is far beyond Tamil Nadu. The third one. And the fourth one is that, sir, with respect to the rural development, it is seen that.
4, any other?
And fifth one is that, sir, remittances. It has more remittances when compared to Tamil Nadu, sir.
Is it a positive point? There is no manufacturing, no economic activity in Kerala as compared to Tamil Nadu. Is it a positive point or negative point? Kerala is dependent only on remittances.
Yes, it's a negative point, sir.
It's okay. You have been involved in making arrangements for DGP and IGP. What is this IGP? Director General of Police, then why we call him this Inspector General of Police also? Conference of DGPs, DGP is always addressed as DGP and IGP. Why it is so? Why he is called IGP also? Because IGP is a lower designation.
Sir, with respect to the conference that is organized by Intelligence Bureau, so the DGPs will always attend the meetings at headquarters, where the IGPs will attend at the state counterparts at the intelligence, sir.
Okay, my last question. This Myanmar issue, free movement regime, you are working in IB. Why this government is having this now, thinking of barricading that and having fencing, being objected by Nagaland and Mizoram? What are your views on that?
Sir, the first point, sir, rising instigations of the criminal activities using Myanmar as a safe haven. The second one, rising drug trafficking within the nation. And third one, sir, the refugee issues between the both nations. As civil wars rise in Myanmar, it leads to demographic change with respect to India. And fourth one, contraband and gold smuggling, sir. These are four other issues, sir.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, Mr. Venkateshwaran, Thiruvalluvar, the great poet, talks about women's freedom, equality. Can you recite to a couplet from Thiruvalluvar on women? Anything about women?
Sir, not able to recall, sir.
Okay, anything, any Thiruvalluvar poem you know?
Sir, the most famous that one I like is that, sir, between the relation that a son should give with respect to the father. So it said like, Mahan Tandai Kattum Udavi, even Tandai Ennotan Kollenum Sol. And Tandai Mahan Kattum Udavi, Avai Irpa Mundi Irpa Sel. It means, sir, the best thing a son can do to his father is that to make sure the father get proud by telling that what the father did a penance to make this son person act his son, sir. And second thing, what best a father can do is that he should make sure that his son is present as a forefront with respect to any organization or any other economic activity.
Okay, okay. Let us go to geography, ocean currents and climate change. What do you know? Which are the major ocean currents joining and controlling the climate equilibrium? Some kind of, hot current, cold current, which are the major sea currents and what happened because of climate change?
Sir, with respect to the Pacific Ocean, Atlantic Ocean, we have Gulf current and also the other Canaries current, which creates the Sargasso Sea. So the recent climate change reduced the interlinking of the Gulf current and also the Canaries current, and therefore the rising Sargasso Sea circulation has been decreased, and also thus it hampers the ecosystem of that region. And second one, sir, with respect to the Indian Ocean, we have the equilibrium counter current. And due to the rising instances of heavy rainfall with respect to the southern Indian Ocean, there has been rising amount of recent past El Nino till 2024 and also La Nina. And that is one of the reasons it is perceived that we have more number of rainfall at the northeast monsoon, sir. So it hampers the intensity of the monsoon.
Blue economy and maritime life, how it is impacted because of these changes?
Sir, at Russia, the ocean currents are is mainly considered main importance towards removing the freezing of the ports at the coastal region. So if the warm currents are not able to penetrate deep into the Far East, it prevents it more increase the freezing of the port and hampers the economy of the nation. That is one reason. And second, fishing community. As Dogger Bank and also North Bank famous of fishing community, the rising incidence of climate change reduces the upwelling and downwelling of the ocean currents and lead to lesser number of fishing activity for the community as a whole, sir.
In polar region, especially North Pole, you have 20 species of flora and fauna. Can you cite some of them? At least some of them?
Sir, only the first thing will be with respect to the North Pole polar bears. That is one of the famous fauna, and I'm not sure about the flora, sir.
Seal is not there?
Sir?
Seal, SEAL.
Yes, sir. Seals is, sorry, sir, I didn't mention at the first instance, sir. So seals also a part of fauna with respect to polar region, sir. And with respect to Antarctica, we have more number of penguins.
So Venkatesh, I wouldn't have answered that Kerala has higher biodiversity or larger biodiversity than Tamil Nadu. Okay, because as a Tamilian, I would say that Tamil Nadu is much more biodiverse. It's Western Ghats, Eastern Ghats, okay, and then there are plains, and then there are other hills, all these types of hills, no. So I wouldn't have answered that. Just a lighter weight. Okay, no issues. No issues. My question to you is that you are working in the intelligence bureau, okay, for the last 3 years. So you must have developed a lot of knowledge about working of IB. One of my main grievances with the intelligence system in India is that we have so many different intelligence apparatuses. Okay, you have IB, you have state intelligence, you have military intelligence, you have raw, you have so many things, no? And despite everything, they work in isolation, no? Even for example, NTRO, it is directly under PM. RAW is under PM. Okay. Now our internal security and external security, both are linked. You know that. Okay. So NatGrid is with you, but then you don't give access to the state police. Okay. So are you happy about this situation? And if you are not happy, what should you suggest?
Sir, in intelligence agency, there are always a compartmentalization that has to be defeated. For that only, as you tell, sir, we have NatGrid and also SMAC units, like multi-agency center. And NatGrid has been primarily formed to have better intelligence sharing with respect to central counter large enforcement agencies. However, as one of the criticisms is that we are not able to share with respect to state. We have a joint intelligence committee with respect to state counterparts that is predominantly between state intelligence agency of central government and also state law enforcement agencies. So the government of India are better able to reduce the compartmentalization and also better coordination by these steps.
Well, these are theoretical things, no? But practically, because you have practical experience of working 3 years, no? The most incompetent, inefficient officers in the state police are posted in the state intelligence department. You know that, this is a fact. Okay? Whereas here you have a very high-end system in the central government. So there is no match, no? So whenever you are interacting with the state intelligence officers, your interaction is not to that level. And that's why so much is happening which needs to be controlled. So what is a better way to do that?
Sir, with respect to the appointment of state intelligence units, sir, in my limited knowledge, I think these officers, IPS officers, has been mandated after perfect scrutiny because intelligence form a major role in
The postings, no? They are all posted.
However, sir, there are certain
At the
allegations.
lower level also, you are not interacting always with the IPS officers in the state intelligence.
Sir, one of the reasons is that, sir, state police forces are equipped with more number of duties rather than intelligence collection. That makes them prone to be less efficient with respect to intelligence.
Exactly, exactly. They are not cut to the role.
So, in this scenario, what I perceive is that, sir, specific intelligence agencies with respect to state can increase a numeric strength. That makes them to be more cooperative with the intelligence bureau, sir.
Okay, okay. That is one view. Let me go back to your subject, academic subject, which is civil engineering. Give me one very simple answer to the question, why we use sand in mortar or concrete? Let's say mortar, start with mortar. Why do we use sand in mortar? Mortar is a mixture of cement and sand. Okay? Mortar we use as an adhesive material, cementing things. Okay? Sand doesn't have any adhesive property. So why at all should we use that? Sand. Unnecessary. Now sand is very costly. Why should we use sand at all?
First thing, sir, to have a better binding mechanism. For example, coarse aggregate, when binded together, have been more number of porous particles. So to reduce the gap, you are using sand. In order to fill the porosity between sand, you are using the mortar, like cement material. So it's adhesive between to reduce the porosity between the coarse and fine aggregates.
But say if we could have done it in different manner, because sand is becoming very difficult. So why should not have a technique where our material which are to be joined, okay, they are very fine, they have very fine surface, so that there is no uneven pores lying between them. We have technology, okay, and then use it use only cement to adhere them.
Sir, another one aspect of binding cohesion for better comparison is that, sir, these coarse fine aggregates should have better angles, not as a soft surfaces. So since sand particles have more number of sharp edges, it will make sure it's make sure that it has a more connection of better increase in the compressive resistance. And recently the M sand has been added to river sand, which has more number of desired angles of cohesion between the coarse aggregates.
Good.
Venkateshwaran. So, what is the meaning of the word Venkateshwaran?
Sir, the name has two parts, sir. Venkatesh and Ishwaran. It means amalgamation of Lord Shiva and Lord Vishnu. It more means about Lord Ayyappa in southern states, sir.
Okay. So, with respect to Tamil Nadu, very recently, or say there has been always constantly talk about the Dravidian politics. So, how do you look at it in the background of unity and integrity of India?
Sir, although Dravidian model of ideology has been historically promoted towards everything for everyone, the history has given another instance where it more favor towards separation from the mainstream India through language politics and also the other form of anti-Bemalism. Still, although the anti-Hindi agitation has been reduced, the north-south divide has been used by the Dravidian parties, sir. That is one of my perceptions, sir. But one of the perfect part is that the development, sir.
Is there any identity politics involved in it, or is it the true causes?
Yes, sir. There have been instances of identity politics with respect to Dravidian. The first is Tamil rights, and Tamil as an identity more than enough a language, sir. It has been incorporated, sir. It's one of the drawbacks and needs to be cut out from the Dravidian politics, sir.
Okay, and what is this Kasi Tamil Sangamam that's going on?
Sir, it has been perceived that the state of Uttar Pradesh and the state of Tamil Nadu have more number of historical and cultural attributes. So in order to motivate the people-to-people ties through knowledge sharing and also art and culture sharing, recently the government of India through the Ministry of Education and IIT and BHU has incorporated, sir. It's a 1 month process of incorporating the culture and age in the ties, sir.
Okay. So can you tell some of the cultural, or say, to be more precise, the Ramayana linkages between from the state of Tamil Nadu?
Yes, sir. One in Tamil Nadu, there's a place called Dhanushkodi, wherein the temple called Ramanatha Swami temple. It is perceived as a location where Lord Ram, before his trail to Ayodhya with Lord Sita, worshipped the Lord Shiva Lingam, and it is one of the places of 12 Jyoti Lingam also, sir.
That's it?
And apart from that, sir, we have more number of Srirangam temple in Tiruchi. It is one of the location where the Honorable Prime Minister of India, Modi, also visited before the Pran Pradisha, sir. This is one of the two temples that is more famous for Lord Vishnu relations, sir.
Okay. So are you tracking the budget developments?
Yes, sir.
So can you name 3 most important things from this year budget with respect to the fiscal policy?
Sir, the government of India has been presently the fiscal deficit is around 5.8% of GDP and has been forecasted to control it within 4.5 by 2025 to 26. And in order to control all the fiscal expenditures through 4 casts that the government of India identifies, like women, youth, farmer, and poor people, the government of India increased the amount for MG Narega scheme for rural development. And apart from that, the government also muted the research and development schemes for the youth power to motivate with respect to the innovations. So these through are the recent scheme to motivate the 4 castes of India for better fiscal deficits.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Okay.
Thank you, sir.
All the best.